Hey there guys and gals, we got the hauling wagon here and we need a new power steering pump. Wiggle it until you find that sweet spot.
Oh, there's a sweet spot.
I am so hosed.
What happened?
I put this pulley on backwards.
Oh!
Get whatever doodads and thingamajiggers out of your way that you need to. I'm sure you can do this by leaving them on there, but it's just so easy to pull those. I just do it. Look for these holes in the pulley, and then if you need to, just take the socket. Oh, I know that that's a bolt. And break her loose. Need to remember to unhook our pressure line and our return line. Trying to figure out what I'm hung up on. This here is what the hose is getting caught on when I was trying to pick it up. What you'll want to do is you'll want to kind of just gotta wiggle it. All right, this clip right here, I just got my wrench in here and I just lifted up on this tab. And once I had that where I wanted it, and once I had that tab lifted up, I just beat on the wrench with my hand and came right off. See how that tab is bent down? Bend it flush and then just hit it with your hand. There, we got it. Oh, look, there's an O-ring in here. Hope the new one's got an O-ring. All right, now we got, oh, son of a biscuit. Well, of course, that's me jumping in without all the right tools. I'm going to put this car back together, but not all the way. I'm just going to put 2 bolts in, just enough to hold it. So we're just going to take this whole reservoir and the hose and everything, and I'm just going to put it back here. I'm just going to put it behind the motor, and that'll hold this line back so nothing interrupts the drive belt. So now that we got this in here halfway, then we're going to drive to the parts store and buy the actual pulley puller. Yeah, I just dropped one of these bolts, and my daughter picked it up and she said, "Oh, that's really hot." I said, "Yeah, because we just drove from the parts store here, so it's going to be hot."
We have to learn the hard way.
All right, let's get this doodad on here. We get this to slide underneath that lip on the pulley, and then put this over these to clamp them together. There we go. Now I need 2 wrenches, one for here and one here. Now, look at how quick and easy that was versus an afternoon of screwing around.
What? Flashback, please.
I tried to rig up this puller. It didn't work because these bolts are too soft. So it just keeps stretching the hook out. So I'm going to put this car back together, but not all the way. I'm telling you, tools make all the difference. So this did not come with a new O-ring. I'm gonna see if I can find one. All right, well, this one looks pretty darn close to the what was on there. That was a number 13 by 3 millimeter. All right, now for the reservoir, I put this AC O-ring on here. They're good for petroleum, like diesel and everything. So I'm making sure that I'm putting these clips on the same way I took them off. The squiggly, the S side on the plastic and the C side on the aluminum. There, get that started, and then I can get on this side and do the same thing. I just tap this down until that falls into place, and then I know it's locked in. It's not going to slide back out. There's always a way that it slips in and slips out. You just gotta wiggle it until you find that sweet spot.
Oh, there's a sweet spot.
To make it easier for me, I put the reservoir on first with the clips, then I slid it into place, then I put the threaded line on. So now I'm going to bolt it down, and look at how easy it is to find the threads this way. All right, now I always want to lube-a-doobie, as they say in Pot County. Okay, now I got it in there as tight as it goes, and now I just spin this until it's snug.
That's a bug in a rug.
Yeah, I got my helper Misha here with me today, and then it'll just come to a halt, like right there. Let's check it. Mother truckers! Oh, I'm so hosed. I am so hosed.
What happened?
I put this pulley on backwards.
Oh!
Mother truckers. Get yourself one of these so you can see, and then we just slip that onto the drill. Now we can reach in here and sort of fix my mistake. So we got to cut this so that we don't cut into the shaft at all. Uh-oh. Dead battery, of course. All right, so you can see I started making a mark on here, and that's not good. So I'm going to use this carbide bit to get down the rest of the way. Well, we are getting there, aren't we?
Yep. We sure are.
All right. Let's see if she's ready to pull off. There it is. Look at that. Clean shaft. No marks on it. Perfect. All right. Now that we got this ridiculously expensive pulley, let's put it on the correct way so that this side is facing out. The other one I put on this way, and there's no way to grab it. So we put it on this way. All right, now that we got that, we put the pulley on the correct direction. So I got a 14 mil wrench on the small side, and I got 11/16 on the big side. So you could probably use 9/16 on the small and 18 mil on the big. They're really close in size, but you get the idea. Hold the bolt on this side, tighten it on this side. Okay, I felt it stop. There it is. There you go. That's what we want. It's just nice and flush across there. You can definitely see we got a mess down here, all that metal flake. Now you really need to make sure you're hosing down all this garbage that you put on these pulleys and belt, so that way it don't chew up your belt when you replace it. We got our return line unhooked so that we can bleed the system of yucky stuff. Now we just gotta add in some whatever I had laying around power steering fluid. Alright, so you can see in there's no bubbles. Now when we fire it up, it's gonna make bubbles. Turn the wheel. Whoa.
Right. To the left. Hold.
I'll never admit that I'm perfect, but I will admit that I'm perfectly imperfect. Until something else breaks, we'll see you later. My little helper is out.